Hey guys, Multi-Game Master 1 here, and welcome back to my 100% Let's Play of Super Mario Galaxy 2. In the last episode, we started our galactic adventure by once again reclaiming the power to travel through space with the help of a Luma. We discovered that Bowser has grown to gargantuan size and has kidnapped Peach yet again and flown back to the center of the universe. And we picked up our first Power Star, which we will need to explore new galaxies. So in this episode, we're going to continue on Starship Mario here. And how we power this up, you ask? Well, let's step on this yellow switch and see what happens. That seems to have activated the starship. Hang on to your hats. Here we go! There's lava again. So, this is the world map. Just point your cursor at your destination and press A to jump into that galaxy. Like I said, this spaceship runs on energy from power stars. Right now, it looks like we only got enough power to go this far. We're gonna need more power stars. So let's do it, for your princess and my crew. Take it away, Captain. Alright, thanks, Lubba. Now before we move on to the next galaxy, we're going to actually head back to the Sky Station Galaxy because as you can see, there is one more power star to collect there, so let's fly back in. Episode 2, Storming the Sky Fleet. I like the remix of certain songs that they made in this game. So we fly back into the Sky Station Galaxy. And we're greeted with a bunch of chumps. These chumps can actually be beaten. All you have to do is just hit the plant directly at them. Like so. And you'll only get 3 star bits, which isn't a lot, but every little bit helps. I'm just gonna go ahead and take care of all of these real quick before we move on. And I still wonder where Yoshi is. It'd be really cool if you could play as him in this game. Oh, I missed that one. Let me just get another plant over here. I missed that one too? Okay, I'm usually not that bad at this. Okay, there we go. Now let's get this last one. Alright, and with that, we are ready to continue. I'm not going to spend too much time on the planets in search of coins and star bits. I'm just going to grab as many as I can. So let's head back into the pipe. And we have some treasure chests. We can open these by means of using the plants. That treasure chest has star bits. Oh, a captured Luma. Get me out of here! There must be a key somewhere! Alright, so now we're gonna have to find a key yet again to free the Luma that's been trapped in that field. If we open this chest, we have a rainbow star, and I'm gonna use this to take out the rest of the chomps. Because it's a lot better than using your plants. And we're gonna see what's in that last treasure chest over there in just a moment. Okay, so the chomp had the key. Before we move on, let me just see what is in this other chest over here, if I can open it. We have a 1-up mushroom. Like I said, not gonna worry too much about those. Now let's talk to the Luma. Oh, thank you! Now I can transform into a launch star. Just hop in and shake the Wii remote to go flying. Yes, we already know this. So now let's go ahead and fly. To continue right through the galaxy. In here! So there's another launch star that's right beneath us. And we have a lot of bullet bills that are headed right for us. I want to show you something cool. So, we grab this rainbow star again, and if we ram into the bullet bills, they shatter and leave out star bits. So you can potentially ram into as many of these as you want until all the star power is gone. I'm just gonna ram into a few of these before we continue. Okay, 60 star bits. That's about all I can get, but that's good enough. So now we have to find out how to get inside this planet, and I believe that this is the way. If we go in through this hatch, we have a checkpoint here. Now let's go down here to continue. We have a lot of star bits. I'm gonna grab as many as I can. I'm not making any second trips back. If you wanted to go back and pick up those star bits, however, you could just jump down there. So let's continue right along. Use the gears to keep moving. I seriously do like the music to this game. It's really cool. We have another pad down there. I guess we could take the time to investigate. So as I said before, there'll be plenty of planets like this in which you have to defeat all the enemies within the time limit to get 3 1-up mushrooms. So now I'm just going to grab everything that remains on this planet, the star bits and the coins. Oh, and speaking of star bits, that video that I mentioned that if you grab 50 star bits, you get a 1-up, that statement is actually false. Because I went back through that video and noticed that I didn't get an additional 1-up for collecting 50 star bits, but there is potentially a way in which you can get more star bits easily. But we're actually going to get into that later. Now we arrive on this planet, and we have flip switches and bullet bills. You just want to flip the flip switches from blue to yellow in order to progress. And of course you'll want to watch out for that bullet bill. I think I might get hit by it. No? Okay, good. Okay, let's go up here. That billboard is saying watch out. I wonder why that is. Watch out. Watch out for cosmic clones ahead. If they come after you, run. Yeah, this is what makes traveling from planet to planet a bit difficult. Here you see a bunch of shadow clones right behind you. You'll want to get away from them, and if they run into you, you will take damage. So avoid them at all times, and once you complete a certain challenge on the planet, they disappear and leave out star bits. But just be thankful that the shadow clones don't insta-kill you. So we have another checkpoint, we have more bullet bills. And I want to show you guys another cool way in getting star bits. All you have to do is just hit the planets into the bullet bills to get even more star bits. And as before, only 3 of these will drop out star bits for you. The rest will just be empty. So that was our 3rd one. Now I'm going to continue. So let's make our way across this gauntlet without falling off. And here up here we have a different species of a piranha plant. Remember the purple one in the last game? It didn't have any spikes? Well, this black one does, which means no jumping on it whatsoever. However, you can defeat it by whacking this plant on him. Once he's defeated, he spits out a key which we can use to retrieve the power star. If we're careful on the way back, that is. And that's something that I intend to be from here on out. So I think there's a bullet bill coming this way. I'm just gonna hide here for a bit. And once it passes us, I will run back and get the power star quickly. And this is our 2nd power star. I really like the song that comes up every time you get a star. I don't know, maybe I'll sing some lyrics for that. I don't know. But anyway, that is our 2nd power star. Oh, one thing about completing the planets and galaxies, you'll notice that there's a little timer down there that actually represents how fast you completed the galaxy. So you really don't have to worry about that. However, you can try for your best time. Wish I could give you more help than just cheering from the sidelines. You know, a friend with another Wii remote can join up with you. Then one of my co-star Lumas can help out. They can help you take down enemies and get you some extra star bits. So if you want a partner, don't be shy about asking your friend to jump in. Yeah, I pretty much explained that in the last episode, so I'm not going to go into much detail about that. Okay, so I think that's everything that we can do in the Sky Station Galaxy, so with that, let's move on to this next galaxy, the Yoshi Star Galaxy. Yoshi Star Galaxy, Episode 1. Saddle up with Yoshi. Saddle up with Yoshi? Oh, this sounds good. So if you have a look at the prologue to this planet, we have a Yoshi egg that is wrapped around in the shield by that Magic Koopa, which could suggest one thing. But can it possibly be true? Well, let's get closer and find out. Okay, now that all the enemies are cleared, we can investigate further about that shield. With the Yoshi egg trapped inside it, let's just defeat this Magic Koopa. What's different about the Magic Koopas in the game is that they spawn more enemies. But you don't have to worry about them. Now that the shield is down, let's crack open this egg to find... Look at that! It's Yoshi! Look at him! Look, it's Yoshi! He's in this game! My wish came true. Yoshi hatched from the egg. You saved me! I was trying to save my friends, but then I got turned into an egg and trapped. I know, we should team up. Come on, hop on my back. This reminds me so much of Super Mario World. But yes, it is true that Yoshi is in this game, and his controls are pretty much the same as before. All you have to do is press the A button to jump, and you can hold down the A button to cause him to flutter jump. And if ever you want to dismount off the Yoshi for any reason whatsoever, just hold down the Z button and press A, like so. And of course you can use the cursor to have Yoshi look down the sight of the cursor, and you can press the B button to cause him to gobble things whole. These can evolve small enemies and those little bulb plants that you see over there. And of course if you shake the Wii remote, he will rattle his head for him to damage enemies. Yoshi will be particularly useful in some instances, like what we're going to get into right now, as soon as I take care of these enemies. Oh, and one thing about the targets that you highlight with the red cursor, I think you can highlight a total of 3 targets for Yoshi to gobble up 3 things at once. I'm pretty sure of that. Maybe it's more targets, but I'm not really sure. But I know at best you can get up to 3 targets. So yeah, that's pretty much why Yoshi is friendly and useful. So back there we got another comet medal. Of course no comets have spawned yet, but they will, given time. So you just want to grab as many of those as you can for right now. Now we have another one of those creatures. What's weird about it is it kisses you, but thankfully it doesn't siphon away your energy. However, it will block Yoshi's ability to eat enemies with its tongue. His tongue, I should say. And we have another planet in which we have another challenge. I'm going to demonstrate the highlight targets. Okay, so 3 at once. The maximum you can get to is 3 before the cursor around the enemies disappears. Alright, let me just grab all of these. Oh wait, actually you do get a 1-up after grabbing 50 star bits. I'm sorry for the confusion there. But I'm not gonna worry too much about 1-ups. Because as I said before, I'm somewhat of an expert. So this bowl poop is different, just lick onto it and then pull back to eat it whole to reveal a launch star, and now we can continue. Just look at the way Yoshi flies. He's cool. Just look at him. Alright, so here we have a checkpoint. He can also lick those as well. Oh, an interesting block right here. This block yields 3 different types of prizes. First it has a coin icon, and a mushroom icon, and a Bowser icon, and whatever it lands on is the prize that you get. If it lands on a 1-up mushroom, that's what you will get. If it lands on coins, you will get a total of 8 coins, I think. But if it lands on Bowser, you will get an enemy. So let's hit it once and see what we get. Coins! Alright. So after breaking that crystal, we have a launch star. Before we continue, I just want to see if we've gotten everything. We did, so let's move on with Yoshi in tow. Now this planet kind of reminds me of the one in the Good Galaxy after you feed the hungry Luma. Of course, it is slightly different. Oh, by the way, this spiky rosebush here can be eaten by Yoshi. Just lick onto it and then pull back to eat it whole to get more star bits. And it can also eat piranha plants, but you have to pull back on those as well. So let's continue. We have some rosebushes in the way. Let's use Yoshi to clear them out. And continue. Yoshi is really cool. When I first found out that Yoshi was in this game, I instantly jumped for joy. Of course, that was a few years back. Hey, go Yoshi. Alright, so now if we make our way up here... Okay, this is pretty useful. This appears to be a flower bar. You can just lock onto it with your cursor and press B to cause Yoshi to lick on it and to move on from that point. Pretty useful for crossing certain obstacles. So we have our next power star up there and we have to get up to it. So I just lick the flag to transform it into a Mario flag, which will be our checkpoint. Now let's continue. By the way, if you ever see hooks like this, just pull back on it with Yoshi's tongue, and you'll be able to keep going. And as demonstrated before, enemies can be beaten with Yoshi's tongue, followed by a kick, if you wish. Let me just grab the rest of these coins. Alright, so far so good. We have a 1-up mushroom right there. Just pull back on that handlebar in order to get to it. Now we're just gonna wait for the lift. And this episode has been going on for quite a while. I think... Oh yeah, that's one thing I forgot to show you. I did that on purpose. If you do get hit by an enemy, you will fall off Yoshi and he will run away. And you will have to keep him under control by jumping back onto him before he does things like run off the edge of a planet or something. So that hit was actually intentional, and I wanted to show that. But anyway, let's use these flower bars to get up to the power star now, which is somewhere up here. I know there was a power star back there. I was just seeing what was up there, but there's nothing. So let's just break the power star open. And retrieve it with Yoshi. And this is pretty cool. Check this out. Wait a second. Okay, now check it out. That's another reason why Yoshi is cool. So, thanks to the help of Yoshi, we've acquired our third power star for Starship Mario. Yeah, and as you can see there, every 100 coins you fill into your account, you get an additional 1-up. So with 3 power stars, Starship Mario can now advance. That actually happens when you complete a certain galaxy. However, you're going to need a certain amount of power stars in order to fly through the world. Say, I don't mean to pry or anything, but what is that thing over there? I mean, be straight with me, pal. You hatching alien eggs now? It's not an alien, Lubba. It's a Yoshi. So, now Yoshi is going to team up with us on our quest to travel through the universe again. and you can find him on Starship Mario's nose. I think it was Starship Mario's nose, yes. And if I can get to him, so here we have Yoshi yet again. If we get up here, we have a bunch of plants that we can eat for more additional star bits. And if you so wish, you can use this opportunity to train with Yoshi if you're feeling a bit rusty. But yeah, with 2 power stars recovered, making it a total of 3, and Yoshi by our side on our quest to travel through the universe yet again, I think now would be a good time to end the episode. So in the next part, we're going to continue the rest of the adventure by exploring the rest of the Yoshi Star Galaxy, picking up more power stars, and hopefully finding some new and incredible things. So until next time, I'm Multigame Master 1, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later.